Next question comes from Joshua on YouTube. I would love to hear your thoughts on the downsides of using iodine. I've only ever used Star San, so it would be a nice comparison from a pro like yourself. We've been talking about different kind of sanitizers and how I like to use them. I love using iodine as like my long-term soak at the beginning of the day. All my smalls go into a container with the appropriately dosed amount of iodine. And then that stuff comes out. It will get sprayed with ISO again before things go into tanks because I'm paranoid, but whatever. Jamie Tripp, thank you very much. And what I think is a less ideal utilization of iodine is circulation in a CIP, in a tank, whether that be bright tank, fermenter, what have you. The reason I say that is, and if you're somebody that uses iodine in that way and has no problems with it, that's awesome. That's great. But what I do know is that when you circulate that chemical like that, when you circulate a diluted iodine solution, it will start getting paler. It'll start losing color. And this is not the most sciencey way to approach it, but I did have a lab assistant one time said, if it's red, it's dead when it comes to iodine. Now, obviously, that's not hard number science. But what the idea here is that as your diluted iodine solution is exposed to oxygen, it will start to break down and be rendered more neutral, okay, or less effective, okay? And so if you're in a situation where you are circulating that through a tank that is full of atmosphere, you can start stripping your iodine, okay? I do use an ATP swab in the brewery. I put a post on it on Instagram the other day. It's a swab that comes, a sterile swab. You open it up, you run sanitizer on a tank, you open up the tank, swab it like in an up and down, and then back across, okay? And then it goes back in the test tube. You break the top, squeeze the liquid down, shake it, and then it goes in the test reader. Our spec for that is from 0 to 10, all right? And that'll show like what is potentially living in there. I don't think we've ever had more than a 4, and it's almost always a 1 or a 0, okay? I would be interested to see what things are like if you, I would be interested to run an ATP swab on a iodine circulated tank. Maybe it would be great. It very well could be. I would be interested to see what your iodine concentration looks like at the beginning of your circulation and at the end of your circulation. The other thing mentioned, another reason that I may not like iodine in a CIP or a circulation type cleaning practice is some versions of iodine that I have used foam, and foaming is a pain when you're trying to run a pump. So those are my ins and outs on that. Thank you very much for the question, Joshua. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're gonna maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.